Wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know? And so begins this tale of woe about a guy who couldn't tell if love would serve him ill or well. His penchant was to pick a gal who could become a kind of pal. And so he searched, both far and wide, until he found her at his side. She in white, he in blue. Do you take this? I do, I do. And so once more to bed they went, now legally their passions spent. And after sex exhausted him, she nibbled at her constant whim, talked of what to do for money. Here's where the tale gets funny. See, she wanted him to be like her, with which he thought he might concur. You are my dearest, dearest thing. You name it, I'll do anything. She hugged him tight and kissed him hard, and naked ran around the yard. He rubbed his eyes in wonderment, not knowing what she really meant. How would it be to be like her? She had him wear her coat of fur, high heels and pantyhose and bra. At first he laughed. But then a change came over him. He rather liked the silky slips and putting lipstick on his lips, while she put on his business suit, his argyle socks and shoes to boot. His shirt on her bulged out a bit. She didn't mind, got used to it, and after all, he had her bra, which made her laugh. And so they started out their life, she the husband and he the wife. From such beginnings, something strange initiated further change. She wanted something more than clothes. 2 operations, goodness knows, would definitely change their look. Her voice would drop. She'd be mistook as anything but what she was. His voice would rise, and then, because the surgeon's skill had switched some stuff, she rubbed her chin, now growing rough. My gosh, I'll have to shave it off. He laughed so hard he had to cough, which made him think of tests he'd had before the change had snipped him bad. He sighed a sad and wistful sigh, and felt her hand go down his thigh. Her low, deep voice, so husky, said, I love you so. So into bed the twosome went to try things out. He suddenly had some heavy doubts. He felt so queer, he felt bereft. I'm sorry, dear, there's nothing left. Her throaty voice was getting mad. You crazy fool. What you once had is now all mine. Please don't be shy. All right, my dear, was his reply. It wasn't easy, not at first, but then he felt an inner burst, the like of which he'd never known. She, too, got off a happy moan and felt herself go softly limp. So what if he'd become a wimp? She wears the pants he used to wear. He does the dishes, fluffs his hair, and wonders where the wife can be. She's doing well in industry. The word is out, she's somewhat feared. She's grown a very bushy beard, while he, poor thing, is left to think of breakfast dishes in the sink. Ah, yes, and woe is he who also thinks how changing roles take one hence toward unintended consequence. The moral of this goofy tale, if such there is merely this: the best intentions often fail. Woe is me, woe is me.